No, wait till you guys finish ordering. Yeah, the waffle fries really...
We're out of the Lagunitas.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know the priorities of this group. We'll stop any sort of reading if you guys aren't getting the alcohol you need. We're promised. Yes, okay.
Introduction. When death is a loss, not a tragedy. I knew it was coming. With every phone call, every visit home, my dad seemed older. Then one day, he was elderly, hard of hearing, slow, shaky. All those things that happen to old people when they're about to Stop. Are you about to write die? Yes? No, not my dad. Well, whose then? But I still need him. Well, you've had him for 47 years. That's not bad. But I'm not successful yet. I'm not married. I'm a renter. He can't die while I'm still a renter. I'm sorry. It's time. But he's only 82. Is that outraged person you? Because it was me in July 2013 when my 82-year-old father was diagnosed with end-stage lung cancer. And it was still me in February of 2014 when he went into hospice. Now, I've been aware of death for a long time. I cried when death took Bambi's mom and cheered when it took Jaws. I was 12 when death took one grandparent and grown when it came for another. And yet part of me believed that my dad would always be alive. Okay, not part, all of me believed my dad was death-proof. That he and I would keep chugging along, with him always being 35 years older than me. Me 60, Dad 95, me 70, Dad 105, me 80, Dad the oldest man in the world. It really seemed like a viable option. Then that thing that happens to everyone happened to me. My dad died. If we are lucky, our nuclear family expands for a few decades. Siblings get married, bringing in-laws and kids. Siblings get remarried, bringing new in-laws and stepkids. The holidays turn into huge affairs. Family photos are standing room only, with our parents sitting proudly in the center. Then, one day the contraction begins. Nature, or God, brings out the axe and starts chopping off the oldest branches of our family tree. That's the best-case scenario, everyone dying in the reverse order they were born. This book is not about a young death or a tragic death. Those waters are too deep. This book is about old people dying, as expected, of old people causes. Specifically, it's about cancer, hospice, funerals, grief, well-meaning friends, and how shocking it is to be parentless for the first time at 48. The book answers questions like, do my friends really care that my 88-year-old mother died? Yes, for about 20 minutes. And then they think, well, she had a nice long life, and go about their day, hoping you don't mention it again. Are there any rules when it comes to administering morphine? The sick person gets the most, and the family gets the rest. Can I shame my dying loved one into living longer? Absolutely. On the 8th of my dad's 10 days in hospice, I introduced my then-boyfriend, who was African-American, to Dad. After the boyfriend left, I said, Dad, if you die today, people will think you're racist. Dad laughed and lived 2 more days, and I credit my ex for that. How can I make sure my mom's ashes don't fall off the mantle? Well, you can't. Between earthquakes, fracking, and a child's temper tantrum, no mantle can be trusted. That's why the safest place to store ashes is directly in a vacuum cleaner. They're going to end up there anyway, so buy a nice one. Didn't your mom always want a Dyson? Is it okay to be attracted to the soldier who plays taps at your dad's funeral? Yes. While working through grief, you can count on your genitals to lead the way. Speaking of genitals, after a lifetime of avoiding them, is hospice the time where I will accidentally see my fathers? Probably. Dying is messy and often involves diapers. When my dad's parents died, he wasn't as upset about losing them as I am about losing him. Why? When your parent was a child, corporal punishment was legal and popular. In 1934 or 35, when my dad was 4 years old, my grandmother introduced him to a retired Army general. For reasons Dad was never able to explain, he looked at the general dead in the eye and said, "Damn!" Then he ran for his life. Grandma tore off after him, and when she caught him, she dragged him to the bathroom and washed his mouth out with soap. Growing up, I heard about this one incident.